Good morning, y'all. As you can see, we are in the gym already. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm down 4 pounds today. It's day 8 of the 14-day reset, so I'm feeling good. I won my trade that I got into yesterday. The master class that I took the other day basically was just reinforcement that I already knew what I was doing, and I told you guys this. So I got back on the charts, and I'm feeling more confident on them. I think it's just gonna take time, me journaling and me just getting reps in, and probably just like everything else, when you put yourself in a space, a very niche space, you'll learn things from people throughout you living life. Like if I tell somebody one day like, yeah, sometimes I trade, and they're like, then you come across a gym that's like, oh, did you know that, and then you learn something new. I feel like kind of sometimes that's just how life goes. You'll run into information, especially when you start with the bare bones and you learn and you teach yourself a lot from the beginning. But anyways, I wanted to start a new vlog today. I have a long to-do list today, but yesterday was amazing. I got 15,000 steps, hit the gym, didn't sit down basically once. My energy is amazing right now. Like my body, I don't know if I'm just like in what would have been my follicular phase, which is like your happy mode, or if the calories is really like working for me. But I need to hit Marshall's today so I can get, sorry, I thought somebody was coming in. I need to hit Marshall's to get a duffel bag and see if they have a hip thrust cushion, because somebody took it out of this gym and now I'm kind of bummed, because that's the only reason I've been actually lifting heavier on my hip thrust is because of that cushion. I'm gonna use my jacket today, but I'm like, dang, if I get a cushion, I need a gym bag, because my backpack, I'm not like walking that around. I need to be able to shove it in a duffel. So anyways, life is feeling okay right now. It feels good. I feel like today is Thursday, which is the best day of the week. That means I have no choice but to have a great day today. I'm gonna try my best to get my steps in again. 12,000 is my minimum, but reaching it like easily yesterday, just with a couple extra walks, was super like amazing. It felt great. And then waking up and being like 4 pounds down from yesterday, or the day before, yesterday was like perfect. It was like what I needed. So yeah, I don't know where this thing is gonna go after maintenance phase, because if I don't get my period back, then I don't know if I'm doing my body a disservice by going back into a cut so soon. But we might just take it gradually and do a very small cut and just see how maybe 100 calories less feels for me, because right now I feel so far from restricted with food. I made a pumpkin pie Ninja Creamy recipe yesterday, 200 calories, 20 grams of protein, and I'm like, I was over here doing chocolate and vanilla the whole time, but I ditched the Fairlife Core Power milk like protein shakes and started using fat-free milk and then making my own flavors. And then I went on Amazon yesterday, because after I made the pumpkin pie one, I was like, dude, if I can do that with pumpkin puree, imagine the different flavors I can make with extracts, like cake butter extract, banana cream extract. They have an extract for literally everything, and I had no idea. But I'm like, okay, I could just use fat-free milk, high-protein milk, and extracts, and a lot of xanthan gum. That's like the key for a really smooth ice cream. Any smooth ice cream is literally just make it chunky and then freeze it when it's like so thick that it looks like Play-Doh or pudding or something. It's 10:30 a.m. and I was not wearing my step tracker at the gym, but I basically was in the gym until about 8:30 a.m. Came home, made breakfast, cleaned the crib, except for laundry. Y'all know I can't stand laundry. It's always the last thing I do. It'll be on my bed for at least 3 days before it gets folded. So tomorrow will be day 3. We'll see if it gets done today or tomorrow. But anyways, I did my laundry, and now I'm about to make a YouTube video on my camera. Like a sit down video, get ready with me and all types of stuff. So I'm gonna do my hair, my makeup, and hopefully it goes well. Sometimes these just don't get filmed like how I want them to, but we're gonna do our best and we're gonna make some content for y'all. So that's a little update vlog. Misty says hello. Say hi. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, girl. Anyways, let me get to it. All right, y'all, so it is currently 1:30 and I finished taking pictures. I made a YouTube video doing this look, and I was so unsure about it the whole time. I switched it up several times, but being an ex-makeup artist, I always have to trust the process. Like, even when the makeup is done, your face still looks crazy until you put the hair and outfit together and then start taking pictures. Like, you have to wear it for a while because you're not used to how your face looks with it. And like, it does still look strange, but honestly, I like this different look. I have Dior ribbons in my hair. I got like little bows and like the curls, and then I got the grill and all the gold and stuff. So I'm like, you know what, the pictures came out really cute. I got the matchy dress on, so honestly, I'm lit. And now I'm about to go grab a snack because I was gonna cook, but it's already 1:30, and so I'm like, this always happens when I go to take pictures. Like, it takes up a majority of my day, so I forget what I have all to do on my to-do today, my to-do list. But whenever I get back, I'm gonna figure it out, and then I'm gonna get straight back to it. But I am probably, it's gonna take me some time to get through my pictures too, because y'all, I take at least like 1,000, bitch. I'm capping, maybe like 500 though, like, actually, because I like to pick out the best ones. So I really just sit there and take 1,000,000,000 until my phone starts freezing. And then I did a couple of reels and TikToks and stuff like that too. So I was like, you know what? Let me take advantage of this moment because I rarely ever do different creative makeup. But one of you guys on YouTube told me that you wanted to see my creative side, and so I made a creative YouTube video answering 5 of the best habits that you can do daily that's gonna like change the trajectory of your life and your productivity while doing a get ready with me. So doing my hair and my makeup and stuff. So yeah, y'all will see that very soon, coming soon. I gotta edit it and all that because it was on my other camera. So yeah, hopefully it came out good. The exposure was a little high, but the content and what I was talking about was good nonetheless. So okay, y'all, let me put my phone down. Hold on. I be forgetting I'm a person of interest, I guess, and y'all can see in my sunglasses and everything. And anyways, I don't want people knowing where I live. Okay, so basically, speed bump. Whoop. So basically, it's 10 a.m. the next day. I'm going to 2-part this vlog, just like I've been doing with all of my vlogs. But basically, yesterday when I was all dressed up, I didn't do anything else that was on my to-do list. I made a YouTube video, and today I just exported it. And I honestly, my whole point of me saying it's like 10 a.m. right now is because I can't believe it's only 10 a.m. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. I'm down 7 pounds in total, which is amazing. I am so excited for this. Like, what does that mean? Like, why am I losing weight while I'm eating more? I mean, as I did take personal training courses and nutrition courses, I knew that was a thing. Like, your body is going to adjust to lower calories, but for some reason, just like we are our own worst critics, but we hype our best friends up no matter what. It's the same thing with like weight. It's like, it's hard to apply these things to ourselves thinking that, you know, well, that's not happening for me. Like, I'm totally in the wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. All of a sudden out the blue when it comes to ourselves. But I don't know. The weather is freaking gorgeous right now. It's beautiful, but I need to stay out of the sun until I go to Puerto Rico. And that's in about 2 weeks. So I literally burnt my forehead. As you can see, my skin is crying out for help because I did not put sunscreen on that day at the lake. And I realized if I'm gonna have a lake day instead of a few lake hours, I need to go out with either a hat, an umbrella, or I need to get a tent. And that, I think I'm gonna go auntie mode and get me a tent so I can have that, because I already have my gigantic paddle board. Like, girl, when I tell you I want to be outside this summer and I want to be the one bringing the coolers and inviting people outside, like, I know a couple of people nowadays, so I can be like, hey, who wants to all link up at the lake? I don't know, bro, life is lit. I did lose my trade this morning. I got stopped out almost immediately, but that's okay because, well, yesterday I actually lost my trade too, but the day before, I know why I missed out on both of the trades. I got in too early. And I didn't watch the charts close enough. I was being a little impatient, but now I know. Everybody wakes up at 9 a.m. So if I'm waking up and I'm trying to place a trade at 4 a.m., everybody is asleep and all the movement is going to happen at 9. So I have to be very careful about that and watch that closely. But I'm headed to H-E-B right now to grab me a protein bar. I already ate breakfast, but I have almost nothing to do today. And then tomorrow is the weekend, and I started allowing myself weekends. So Saturdays and Sundays, I'm basically just chilling, if not meal prepping or making fun content. So essentially, yeah. So now I'm basically this is what I'm scared about. Whenever I ever like become so successful that I feel like I don't have to worry about money anymore, I'm scared like about the days where I don't have anything to do, because right now I'm like, it's only 10 a.m. I don't have anything to do, like. So I'm driving to HEB, grabbing a snack. I'm gonna make my last video of the month for the app that I work with, so that's a part of work. And then I'm gonna go to Marshall's and get a gym bag and whatever. And then I was thinking about going to the freaking gun range, but honestly the one that I go to is in a gun store, and it's really small, so everybody that's in there is like watching people, almost like when you like go adopt animals, bitch, everybody's looking at you through a freaking cage. And I don't like that because it makes me shake, it makes me nervous. And last time that I was there, I was handling my firearm and the instructor just kept bothering me. He was like, ma'am, you're chewing gum. I'm like, okay. He's like, do you need assistance? I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, he just kept bothering me, and I'm like, I don't want anybody watching me while I'm doing what I need to do. It's not like I'm doing anything wrong, mind you, but they are very, I've noticed people are very weary about women with guns. That was the same situation when I went to go buy the Glock 19 XV at the gun store, and I actually went up to the counter and the men would just not stop talking to each other to help me, and I thought that they thought I was just window shopping because I was a woman. Same thing at the range. They are very just weary about women with guns, which, okay, I guess they don't want nobody getting hurt and they think women are stupid, but I just don't like people watching me. I told you this is not my first time, okay? So as badly as I want to train, one, I don't feel like doing it alone again, especially at that place, and two, I don't know about going to a new place either because I've never been there, and sometimes I just don't. Sometimes I still have that social anxiety part of me that's like, I've never been to this place, I don't know, like, especially when it comes to knowing it's a male dominated space. I don't appreciate that. Even though the 2A community is very welcoming for the most part, it still can get tricky when it comes to male dominated spaces when you go in alone. All right, it's 12 p.m. and I just got my baker's rack. So I'm gonna build this and see how long that takes me. I've been sitting in my car, literally not knowing what to do. I filmed a little video, edited, but I'm like, bro, I've been debating getting an ear piercing, but I'm like, okay, if I get like a tragus, I might go get one. I was gonna say no because freaking Puerto Rico is in 2 weeks, and I was like, I don't want to put headphones on and stuff like that, but honestly, my rook was okay, and I think we'll be fine. The rook was really easy, and it's still healing. Like, it's not perfect, but honestly, I think a tragus would be cute, so I might just send it. Let me build this baker's rack, though. All right, it is now 1:30, and I built it, but now I feel like I need to move this because it's kind of off. Like, everything is kind of like, what the hell? And then I kind of want to move that over to line up with this. You know what I mean? I also tested it over here against this piece right here as the entry, and it was cute. It was actually cute, but I think I like it better in the kitchen. It just looks kitcheny. I put my coffee up there, my one little coffee mug, my Ninja Creami. My air fryer fit perfectly on it. I measured it before. I measured both of them before to make sure. And then I got all my little coffee syrups and stuff, like my whole collection down there. So now I just cleared up hella space. I moved my coffee maker over here. Why is it hot? I accidentally turned it on. Whoops. Now I'm gonna like reorganize my kitchen space again. It is now 2:45 and I've had an episode. So let me turn the camera around so I can show y'all because I know it looks different. All right. So here's a little rack. I did end up putting my purses on it. I know it's ratchet, but I really desperately needed somewhere to put my purses, and I cannot find anything for the life of me. So that's gonna work for now. I put my Ninja Creami up here too. Avocado Splenda. I think I'm gonna go to Five Below and like TJ Maxx and go find some decor because I have some ideas for my space now. I want some more pink, like I want a pink rug here or a pink rug in front of the mirror here. My room is the same. I did rearrange these, so I took that one, it was right there before, I put it on the other end, and moved my mirror, my couch, and yeah, that's pretty much it right now, but I kind of like it. It's still giving me space for the pole and to run around and do shit. Still giving kind of minimalist. I still got my walking pad out and plugged in, so if I need to go on a walk, I will. Ring light and my little, it's closer, instead of being right here, I moved it over, so it's kind of in the walkway. My freaking camera is foggy. Well, anyways, that's what we're doing, and I think I'm gonna go grab lunch and go to freaking TJ Maxx. I don't know what for lunch, but I've barely eaten, and all I've been doing is building, sweating, moving, and I'm dying to eat something. It's 3:33 p.m. It's my first time having Chick-fil-A grilled nuggets. They're really good. Really good. 150 calories. I don't know how many grams of protein. I gotta go check that later. Today, I'm really not liking my face. Like, it's very much dull and burnt, and I can't wait for this skin to shed so I can just like have my skin back. And I'm not like, I'm very much out of the sun, and I have a lot of SPF on. Like, my skin is so bad right now. It's so bad. Yeah. Okay, so it's 4:30 right now, and I went to Five Below. I did not find any furniture or anything fun like that, but I did leave spending $30 because, y'all, when I went to Barnes & Noble last time, there was a collection of books that I took pictures of that I was like, bro, I need these books, but they were like $20 a pop there. But I seen them today, and I was like, yeah. And mind you, I just spent $20 on books yesterday on thrift books, because that's usually where I buy my books. But honestly, Five Below had a crazy selection of books. So I got Personal Finance 101, because y'all know I've been trying to get my personal finances in order. It's not that I'm low, it's just that I'm not organized, okay? Investing 101 is another book that I got. So I was reading through it, skimming through it, and it was talking about like futures, options, and like swing trading, day trading. So I was like, definitely need that book. Then I got Budgeting 101. So that is probably going to go hand in hand with the Personal Finance one, but this one is by a CPA. I don't know if they're all by a CPA. I guess so, but they're by different people. Okay, cool. That's good to know. So they're by CPAs, which is good news. I really need that. And then the last book that I got was Near-Death Experiences. This is something that I'm not typically used to reading, like books about info, but I actually found it very, very intriguing. And I was like, you know what? I talk a lot about neuroplasticity and reading stuff that's very informational, and I'm like, I bet you I could learn a lot about the human brain and human psychology as well through understanding near-death experiences. So this is the science, psychology, and anthropology behind the phenomenon of near-death experiences. And I was skimming through it, and it was talking about very interesting topics, like things that I probably could have related to when I was like 13 or 14 when I first started smoking. So I'm not gonna lie, me and my brother were very much into energy and quantum numbers and theories and the black hole and space and energy and all that shit. So I'm like, maybe that would take me back into that time, that era where I was very into that with my brother. I don't know, something that just sparked an interest. So, and then I got magnetic freaking dry erase markers because I got new whiteboards on my fridge. But now I'm gonna go over to Marshall's because it's literally next door, and I'm gonna find some, I'm gonna see if I can find anything that I want to put in my freaking apartment. If not, I'm not gonna go and blow money for funsies anymore. I think this is all decaf, by the way. Yeah, I got my snack, got me some books, filling up my bookshelf, which is a good thing. But what's not a good thing is that I'm not reading books as fast as I'm buying them, but I am filling up my bookshelf. That makes my heart whole though, because I can't complain. I can't complain about me investing in information that will stay on my bookshelf for as long as I keep my damn books, all right? It's not like audiobooks or podcasts that I'm subscribing to and not listening to. So let's go to Marshall's. While I'm pulling around to park, fun fact, the last time I came to Marshall's, which was literally like 2-3 days ago, a follower came up to me. She was like, oh my gosh, are you Sierra? Girl, I was so happy. I must have been looking at her like freaking cheesing ear to ear, bitch. I'd be so happy when people come to say hi to me, because I'm like, I feel like a regular person, but that just be like, seeing people's reactions when they see me makes me feel like, holy fuck, like, what? I'm like a regular ass human. I'm like over here trying to like strike up a conversation. I'm like, girl, I'm so glad you said hi, because sometimes I'd be feeling like people trying to set me up, like. Anyways, I'm parking, that's a new thing, I'm parking in the very back of the freaking parking lot, even though it's almost 100 degrees outside and I'm working up a sweat, and if I buy something big, I'm gonna have to haul it over here. So, but I'm getting my steps, and let's see how many I have right now, because I know I was on the treadmill for a while this morning. I'm at 10,000 so far. That's good. All I need to do is one little iPad? I don't even have an iPad. I'm at walking pad. Walk if I need to get more steps in before the night's end, but I think we're good on timing. I'm gonna go in there now. Y'all, I just left the Marshalls and somebody crashed while I was crossing the street. Babe, are you okay? Sorry, my key is in the way. Okay, y'all. Marshalls didn't have nothing exciting. They didn't have no duffels. They didn't have none of the hip cushion thingies. They didn't have no home decor. I was like, dang. But what I did get, the only thing that I found is this tapestry throw. Tapestry. I believe it's tapestry. I'm going to just say that. I wasn't recording this whole time. When did it stop? I just got out of Marshall's. And somebody had crashed literally like as I was crossing the street. Rear end. Like, ooh. Anyways, Marshalls didn't have nothing. They didn't have no duffel bags. They didn't have no hip thrust cushions. They did not have no rugs, no home decor. Bitch, all I got was a tapestry pink thing. But it's big enough. And I think it can go in front of my couch on the ground. Yes, I've done bath rugs at my front door, and I've done regular rugs in the kitchen. Like, if it can go on the ground, it's gonna go on the ground wherever I want it to, wherever my heart desires. That's just kind of how I decorate. I never gave a fuck. So anyways, I'm about to go home. It's too hot to be outside and spending money at this point. I just bought 5 books on freaking finances, and I'm blowing money ironically. Well, I came outside planning to do that because of the fact that I redecorated. Oh my gosh, and I didn't get no like tub for my Splenda. I wanted a container for my Splenda because that big ass yellow bag is kind of ugly. But anyways, I'm going home. Okay, I just got home and I've been wanting to address this for some time, but I don't want to sound like a brokey. But I am a brokey. I act very broke. That's how you're supposed to. At least with the way that I like to live. If I'm gonna spend a lot, I might as well spend a lot in small increments, not big increments, okay? When I do big ones, it's very once in a blue moon, like the solo Airbnbs or me going to freaking Puerto Rico, right? Like, that's once in a blue boob. So anyways, this is what I was trying to say when I first started this clip. Marshall's is a discount store, and so is Ross, right? Right? You following? Okay. Why is the clearance now like $30 still? Like, the regular stuff is like up to $60. The clearance is now like $30. Babe, you can't find nothing in that store under $16.99 now. And do you know how crazy that is? Considering it's a Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Ross, right? Like, these used to be discount stores. And it's starting to feel like they are creeping up. And it feels like I'm just shopping at freaking JCPenney's, Macy's. You know what I'm saying? So it's really rare when you find like a good deal. That's why I be grabbing stuff. Like, this was freaking $24, but originally was $47. So I'm gonna put this on my ground and see how it's hitting. But this is really cute though. LOL, I put it on the ground and it's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. So it definitely does give blanket on the ground. It's not going there. It's gonna be a throw, actually. All right, I guess this is what we're left with. Kind of an Elmish. There was nothing there. I didn't get a duffel bag. I didn't get nothing that I needed, for real. I got nothing that I needed, except I did need those markers for the whiteboard so I can actually categorize my day, because I do categories now. But I'm happy about the books, at least. Now, for the rest of the night, I'm going to do 3 things. I'm going to read some of my book that I'm currently reading. Then I'm going to do one of these cards, the home ticket, to see what I should do at home. And if I have time, I'm going to start editing. If not, tomorrow is Saturday and Sunday. Like I said, I'd be doing nothing all weekend. And I was invited somewhere this weekend, but it was way too last minute, and I don't know a lot of the people going. So I was like, yeah, I'm not mentally prepared. And then I need to hit 12K steps. That's basically the rest of my night. And yeah. Oh, let me pick a card. Let's see what it says. So a home one. Hopefully these are all actually like where they're supposed to be, because I have, I have flipped this thing like way too many times. Hello. Okay, I'm trying to pick a dang card. Can I? Jeez. Oh, these are scratchers. I totally forgot these are scratchers. Hold on. That's how long. I've only ever done one of these. But guess what? I also got this at Marshall's like months ago. Dog. When I tell y'all, if you ever want to catch Sierra outside, go to a Marshalls, any Marshalls, you might run across me. Now, I don't know what this is, but it's gonna have to scratch. Hello. Sorry, this is such a freaking mess. I knew it would work. Cook a meal or bake together. Pick a recipe you both love and try something new. I've got meal prep. I have meal prep. Should we do another one? Especially because I don't have nobody here with me. Misty, you're messing me up because you're distracting me and destroying my couch. I got another one. Hopefully it doesn't say something about a movie. Well, I could do a movie. Shut up. This is why I can't say anything out loud. It says movie or TV show marathon. Watch your favorite series or have a movie marathon with your favorite genres. If this is not, I'm not even lying to you. If this is not proof that I literally speak everything in my life into existence, I just need to keep talking good, positive, and I will turn on some TV tonight. How about that? I will, I guess. Well, that was a lot less exciting than I thought, but the other cards are home, travel, food and drink, and adventure. So the home ones are probably going to be on the lower end of excitement. Anyways, that's my night. I think I'm just going to wrap this up here and just go ahead and upload this video right here. It's almost 30 minutes long, so I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for stopping by again.